Welcome. Get my remote out the way. Why are y'all telling me to rotate the device? Oh, I'm so annoyed with YouTube. I don't know why all of a sudden I cannot film sideways. But anyway, welcome, my dragon spirits, my light workers that have the spirit of the dragon walking with them. Not many people, I don't see many people being drawn to this reading. I rarely do my dragon spirit readings. I used to mix it in with the animal spirit guidance, but then some people, they don't believe dragons existed, which is odd because you believe dinosaurs existed. And what do you think? Well, we won't even go there. We're not going to do history lessons today. But just know that if you're drawn to this reading in any way, if you find yourself drawn to dragons, it's for a reason, okay? So I'm going to do what should be a quick reading, but you never know. You know, I always say quick reading, and I really don't have control over spirit, what comes through, what wants to, be said. I do feel an overall reading to close this out. So initially, you're going to get a pick a pal. You pick which pal you feel drawn to. After that, well, at least I'm putting lotion on. At least my dragon spirit ancestors and ancestors, like I was a dragon before. I really meant to say spirit guides. Maybe I was a dragon. Who knows? I love gold. I'm being silly now. But anyway, my dragon spirit guides are requesting a tarot read after. And what it's for is just to give you some clarity. I feel like everybody that's here needs to get on the back of a dragon, visualize themselves soaring up above the clouds and being able to see things clearly. I just heard the song in my head. I can see clearly now, the rain is gone. But that could also be in my head because I think my sister sang it in one of her Write It Out Wednesdays. Shameless plug, check out Late Night Original Artist. She has a YouTube page and she posts weekly poetry readings, which the public is welcome to submit poetry to her as well. So check her out and see how you could submit. Okay. On that note, let's get into it. I'm mad excited for this reading. Don't ask me why. Maybe because I never really I haven't used my dragon spirit cards in quite some time. Okay. So we got pal 1. Each pal is represented by druid wisdom cards. 2 of them. So you're going to get 2 things of advice. Let me hold it where you can see it. This is card 1. I notice when I'm bringing them in close, it's a little dark. Hopefully you're getting a good view. Okay. And this is card 2. I don't know if bringing it in close makes a difference, but those are the 2 cards for pal 1. And these are the tea leaf cards that will also be a part of the reading for pal 1. I don't know how many tea leaf cards are in each reading. I'm going to tell y'all straight up. I just dug in the pouch and pulled out whatever came for each pal. All right, here are the Druid Wisdom cards for pal 2. We have this one. And please remember, as you're checking out your pals, to click that thumbs up. It's so easy. It doesn't take that much time to click a thumbs up. And subscribe to the channel if you're new here. You would love being a part of this circle. I'm telling you, the energy is dope and the space is safe. All right, so that's pal 2. And then we have pal 3. All right. Now, the last reading I did, I don't know if that was my Patreon reads or a YouTube read. I just know that I did pile 3 first and 1 was last. I'm going to reverse it and I'm going to do pile 2 first and then do 1 and 3. Okay. I like to switch it up sometimes because some people end up just picking pile 1 only because they feel like, well, pile 1's going to get read first. And I don't feel like sitting around and waiting for the other cards to get piles to get read. So I switch it up sometimes. Pile 2 is going to be first. Pile 1 will be second. And pile 3, you're going to be still pile 3. Okay. All right. So here we go. My pile 2s. If you were drawn to these 2 Druid cards, let me read you the wisdom from both of them. Ooh. Why that one said no, not now? Okay, we're going to do it anyway. It says, Ritual of Air. A spell for luck whispered in the air. The songs of bards will carry you there. So they are saying carry some natural citrine, a crystal for joy to come. There is some joy on the way. Maybe you have been feeling a little down. Maybe you haven't been in a very good place lately. I don't know. But it's like your dragon spirits are sending you some luck. So going into this weekend, heading into March, you're going to get a boost of luck. You're going to feel some joy. And if you can find some, get yourself some citrine. Okay. That will help boost the joy. All right. What else? My pile 2s. Well, actually, you're going first, but that still keeps you still pile number 2. All right. You have bardic hymns. Sorry. Like the hermit walking his peaceful, silent rove, the secrets of healing are found among ancient holy groves. Meditate on the Hermit Tarot card for inner wisdom. So, what your dragon spirits are also saying to you today are to go into a hermit mode, to go within, to be silent for a while, to withdraw, detach from the media, from things like that, just for a little bit. Because there you're going to find some secrets. Some things are going to come to you, maybe as visions, as dreams. But it's a time for you to seek some inner wisdom, okay? So take that time. Take the time. Sometimes, this reading is timeless, but when I'm doing it right now, we're in the weekend and we're heading into March next week. So I do feel like this is guidance leading you into the next month or into the week ahead. So whenever you're watching this, you're being given advice for the week ahead is what I'm feeling. All right. Okay, so let's keep going. Let's hit up the dragon cards. So the first dragon card says Soul Guardian. Interesting. Okay, make sure you can see it. Soul Guardian. I'm going to put that one center because it feels very powerful. And I feel like the message for you from that card is going to be off the hook powerful. I believe this is considered a Grand Master Dragon. Let me double check that. Let me just look in the book before I say that and get you excited. I mean, it doesn't matter. No, this might be a Guardian Dragon. Let me see. Well, it's a Soul Guardian. That was so stupid of me to say. Obviously, it's a Guardian Dragon. It says Soul Guardian. Duh. Okay. Wow. Let me just make sure, because I want to make sure I'm giving the right information. I never want to be that person that they're like, yeah, she said I had the Soul Guardian Dragon. That wasn't no Soul Guardian Dragon. I did my research. Yes, it is a Guardian. Okay. So the Soul Guardian Dragon, this beautiful energy of a dragon, very light, is your soul guardian. That's pretty much the message. And it's like your counterpart. So all of your past experiences, some parts of you are shared with this dragon spirit. It's like you are he and he is you, or you are she and she is you, whichever way you want to see it as. This dragon pretty much knows what you need to do and what you need to avoid and what you even what you need to celebrate. All right. Every incarnation, every time you came back, every lifetime you've had, this dragon has been your guardian. Wow. So this dragon holds not only just your good, but your bad. All right. And this guardian also has assisted you, protected you from certain experiences that would give you a lot of pain and trauma. All right. What else am I getting? So maybe you're feeling a little broken at this time. Maybe that's why you were getting told to meditate on the hermit card and to go within, to be silent, to be peaceful. Maybe that's why your dragon is giving you a boost of luck and telling you to get a crystal for joy, because joy is coming for you. However, this dragon beckons or kind of brings the vibration that there's a need for you to bring your soul back together, to call back in the missing parts so that you can reveal your beautiful self and all your magnificence. It's like you're a spiritual warrior, but you have to listen to your inner guidance, and you have to call on your guides and your guardians when you need assistance. At this time, it does feel like past experiences could be triggering you, could be taking bits and pieces of you, and maybe you don't feel whole, maybe you don't feel at peace. And this dragon is saying, take this time now to call all aspects of yourself back to yourself. Come back home is what I'm hearing. Okay, what else do we got for you? The rose pink dragon prepares your heart to connect with the higher facets of the cosmic heart. So this dragon's message, which is another guardian dragon for you, is to open your heart to warm-hearted love and diamond light. Connect with the love of the universe. So there is some pain in your heart center, your heart chakra. Moving into this new month, which is also the month that brings in a change in the seasons, brings in spring. If you're watching this in the winter time, of course, this is timeless, but if you're moving into a new week, or just keep in mind that the week that is coming up, it's a time for you to really do some heart healing so that you can open up your heart and let in the love that the universe is sending to you at this time that you truly deserve. I'm sorry, I just realized my arms are naked. I don't like that. Okay, so there is a need for you to do some heart healing. It could be traumatic experiences with parents. It could be traumatic experiences in relationships. Whatever the case may be, the rose pink dragon is coming through to offer you some extra healing, and your soul guardian dragon is there to let you know that they've been there helping you all along the way. All right, and giving you a little boost of some lucky energies coming week. All right, this is an affirmation for you to carry into your week. Source, you are my source. And it says, change me, divine beloved, into one who knows that you are my source. Fill me with the confidence and faith, so I know I never have to beg, just gratefully receive. So be open this week for some blessings that are coming in from not only your dragon spirit guides, but straight from source energy. All right. I just got an energy for you, my number twos, that you've gone through some stuff and it's taken a little bit of a toll on you, and you're getting some assistance this week in healing that energy, in uplifting yourself up out of maybe feeling alone and down and out. All right, what else I got for you? The teacup cards. Good Lord, you got a lot. So let's see. The first one says horse, a short journey. So there's a chance this week coming that you may find yourself either having an opportunity to go on a short trip, getting invited on a short trip, or planning one. Okay. You have month of the year, July. So I do see something significant happening in July. Let's see what that will be. A fair man. Dealings or relationships with a man with blonde, gray, or white hair. So an older man, I do feel with not that dark skin. It's going to be significant in your life in July. Okay. I'm also getting that the short trip, it may just be something you're planning now this week, but it may not take place until July. Short trips can be anywhere from a weekend to 1 to 2 weeks. Okay. Hand, in need of help, assistance, and guidance. So I do see this person, this fair man, is going to help you. He's going to play some kind of part in assisting you with being able to take this short trip. Or you may take the short trip with this man. Okay. Let's see. 4 more left. I don't feel these are connected to that, so I'm going to read them separate. You have owl, good advice from a wise person. Somebody wise is going to give you some very good advice. Make sure you listen to it. Could be me. Let me cut it out. Clouds, temporary problems. So if something right now is making you feel like I ain't gonna be able to do the things I want to do, you're gonna get some advice from someone that's going to help you get through some things that you saw as challenges in your life at this time. Cracked cup, dissatisfaction with life. This is the feeling that I feel you were feeling or are feeling at this time, which is why God is coming through. Your dragon spirits are coming through, because they come through when you need a serious energetic shift. When you see dragon energy, you need a big change. You ever watched people's imagination of dragons, and they'll show their wings being like so powerful they can whip up a hurricane or a tornado? That is the energy that they come with. So I do feel like your dissatisfaction right now is temporary. Someone's going to give you some advice that's going to shift all of that energy for you. And lastly, you have elephant, a long journey, either physical or mental, will leave you wiser at the end. Wow. So you have a short trip, a long journey. So perhaps I'm feeling like maybe a 2-week trip. I do feel like it may be international. Maybe you've been looking at Africa or South America as some place to visit. Those two just popped into my head just now. Even South Africa, which is still Africa, but you get my point. I'm just feeling like maybe you've been wanting to travel, you haven't been able to, you feel like things are always in the way that are not allowing you to travel. Someone's going to assist you. Someone's going to give you some advice. You will be able to travel, and July is significant for that time. So do plan around that time. Do turn to God, source energy, and pray as if you already received what you want. Be grateful, be in a state of gratitude. You're getting a boost of luck towards joy that is to come this week. So just meditate, be peaceful, pray, and try to not focus on where you're dissatisfied. Focus on where you feel good. And that's what I got for you, my number 2s, who I allowed to be first read today. We are going to move now to, I said I was going to do pile 1 next, and then pile 3 will still stay as pile number 3. All right. If this resonated in any way, or you just love to be able to have these intuitive guidance sessions, please remember to like this video. It shows me that you do love and appreciate what I'm doing. And subscribe to the channel if you're new here. We always welcome new people into the Light Tribe. Trust and believe. I do plan on having some in-person events soon, so I would love to have you all join us. And on that note, I'm going to move on to pile One. This is power one. I almost said two. That was number two. I let number two go first. Power one. If you are drawn to these two cards, Druid Wisdom cards, then this is your guidance from your dragon spirits. So your first card, I really like this one. It says, bridge between worlds. The signs of the universe become apparent once you've recognized the universe inside yourself. We are the bridge between life and beyond. Wow. And the advice of this card is to carry or wear a Celtic tree of life, a tree of life charm for protection, luck, legacy, wisdom, and peace. I do feel like you're being told that you are starting to recognize that you are connected to the all. You are finding that you are very much connected to the earth, the trees, the air that blows, the animals, other people. Okay, if you're not sure, oh wow, I had a symbol of the tree of life here, but it's hooked to a tree symbol that I have on my table. I was going to show it to you, but you can always Google the tree of life symbol. Okay. I thought I actually had one close by, but oh well. Okay. All right. And your second message or advice says Avalon apples. Line your seeds of passion up row by row. Time moves differently when you nurture what you love to grow. Meditate with ruby zoisite to awaken the heart's yearning. My power ones, you are being advised to follow your heart. When you are doing what you love, it's not work. When you're doing something because you feel like you need to make money or you feel like you need to be stable, then it starts to not be fun. And at this time, you're being told when you nurture what you love, it's easier for it to grow. Time goes by differently. You don't feel like you have to struggle to be patient for it to grow because you're loving the process. But when you don't love the process, then it's annoying. It's like doing something just for the money that is not your heart's yearning, but you think good money here. And as you're waiting for this big money to stack up, or whatever your goal is to clear your credit, or whatever you're trying to do to happen, it becomes more and more of a strain because you're doing something that does not feed your heart. It just does not feed your soul. So therefore, you're being told that at this time, please do what is your heart's yearning. Okay. Now let's get some advice. Let's get some more energy from our dragon spirits. Your first is Illuminaire. Wow. It's a powerful one coming through. Everyone, well, Pal 2 had a very interesting first one too. So this is your main one, Illuminaire. And Illuminaire has also got an angel sitting up above. I do feel that this dragon comes through to bring you clarity, to shed light where maybe you have felt confused or unable to see. This dragon is coming forward to assist you in seeing. This dragon is considered, which dragon is this? The Grand Master Dragons. Wow. I believe. Yeah, wait a minute. There I go saying shit before I know. Let me be sure. I'm going to check the book. Yes, it is. A Grand Master Dragon. Wow. All right. So the message of Illuminaire is, I illuminate what can't be seen, that which is hidden within you. Your truth needs to be seen and shared. You cannot hide behind your mask forever. Your shields of false protection don't serve you. Only truth has integrity and can stand the test of time. So, as I said, this dragon comes through to shed light where there might have felt like confusion, fog. And that is an angel up here. All right. Wow. Illuminaire is the first dragon that has been shown to hold angelic as well as dragon energy. So I feel that this is the same for you. And the dragon, that the archangel that's coming through is Archangel Uriel, which is amazing because I literally just did a reading that premiered where I channeled Archangel Uriel and Ariel. So if you are drawn to Power One, you need to check out that reading. Check out that channeling as well. There's a message there for you too. Amazing. I'm gonna say this must be a power for me as well, since I was just channeling that archangel. Amazing. All right, illuminate appears when we are not listening and have been resisting what needs uncovering and changing within our lives. Okay, so that means there's some changes that we're resisting. There's some things that we're getting signs about, but we're resisting, we're ignoring it, we're not listening when we're getting the guidance. But whatever's been like, we've been trying to avoid, this dragon comes forward to let you know that you are ready. Even if it's a spiritual awakening or a deep personal issue that needs healing, it's ready to be activated. So I'm going to read the rest of the message from this dragon. Says, spiritual warriors of earth, collectively we can change the world, although humankind is not yet ready for us in all our might. You and others like you are preparing the way, anchoring the light into the planet. Are you ready to continue your amazing journey of empowerment? So you're getting an invitation. You get an invitation. Remember how I said a connection, discovering you are connected to the all? You're getting an invitation to see the truth in the all, to really fully understand what it means to be connected to all. Wow. So don't fear it. Don't fear the illumination that's coming in, because truth is liberating and powerful. And the only fears that you probably have right now have to do with things that are changing in your life. But this dragon is saying, open your heart and welcome it fully, and allow the light to guide you forward. Wow. Intense energy. Okay, what else we got from the dragons for my number ones? Green dragon helps you to tune into the secrets of nature. And this dragon has a key. Has a key here, as if it's guarding a treasure that only you will have the key to unlocking. It says also receive answers and guidance from nature, align with your divine essence. Now, I wasn't going to look in the book for this, but the key is making me think that there's something more to this dragon than what I'm getting. Because initially, the first thing I'm getting is heart chakra work, as well as earth magic, connecting to the energy of the trees, the energy of just the planet itself. And through doing that, you are able to ground your energy, and you are also able to connect to different, I don't want to say secrets like the trees talk, but hey, you're able to connect to different downloads that you might not be able to get, or visions that you might not be able to get without connecting and surrendering to the earth. All right. So let me see what the book says about this. All right. So it's pretty much telling you all answers lie within nature. This dragon is a fifth dimensional dragon. All right. And the green dragons touch your psychic centers as well. So third eye energy, and help you to tune into sacred geometry in the trunks of trees, the petals of flowers, the shells of snails, and everywhere in this world, in Master Pan's kingdom, as they would call it. But notice you're getting the trees mentioned again, whereas before we were talking about the tree of life. So there is a strong connection between you and trees. All right. And you can connect to these things in nature and get different healings. I was going to say different energy, but it says the first word that came to my mind was healing. You could hug a tree and get an energy boost. You could put your feet in the grass and feel recharged. It's like you are so in sync with the planet that you're like a plug and the planet is a socket. Okay. Wow. And when you fully align with this energy, you will find that you're able to feel more whole and to heal things within yourself. Amazing. Let's get you your prayer or affirmation this dragon is sending you. And it says, release. I move in harmony. In harmony with the world, with the planet, I'm assuming. So it says, change me, which is what this dragon says you fear. Change me, divine beloved, into one who easily releases all that's ready to go. Let me move in harmony with your natural cycles. Wow, that's confirmation. There are things that need to be released, that we need to let go of, that it's time to move on from, that my number ones, you are now going to be assisted in doing that. So I have your tea leaf cards here to close out your reading. As I said, I don't know how many are in each group, but this is the ones for my power ones. You have teardrops, great personal sorrow. I do feel there is something you have to release. Maybe an old relationship, maybe an old career path. Whatever it is, I do feel that this brings you some pain. It does make you, even if what you're moving towards is a brighter tomorrow, it still makes you feel sadness because of what did not go the way you expected, what you have to leave behind. And I do feel that these teardrops are not seen. So people do not automatically see you and realize that maybe you are feeling some sorrow. You're in the astral house of your career. So there is a need to focus on your career. Maybe some things with your career didn't work out as well. And that's why I said it just feels like something you have to release and leave behind and move towards something that's better for you. But you're in the astral house of career, so that's where your focus is going to be turned to. If it is a relationship that's bringing you deep personal sorrow, your career is going to uplift you out of that, because your career is about to blow up. You have barrel. You feel something is lacking in your life, perhaps love, money, or goals. All right. I do feel for my number ones that perhaps you are feeling a lack when it comes to finances, or you are confused when it comes to goals. Some of you, a few of you, I do feel love. Okay. And this March is going to be a significant month for you this year. So maybe March is when all of this shifts, when your career moves to the forefront. Okay. And you lose this feeling of lack. What else do I have for you? Bo, you are highly thought of. Okay, so there's either somebody who highly thinks of you in a loving way, or people who highly think of you in a way that they look at your work and they think you're freaking amazing. Okay. And lastly, scissors, disappointment in some affair. So it does feel like you are going to be cutting a lot of people off. This falls right next to release. You will find that by March, maybe your circle of people has shifted. Maybe the career path you were on has changed, but you will leave this feeling of disappointment behind because you're in the house of career. So there's something big coming with work. That's why your advice here was to do what you love, because it will grow faster and easier. That is your advice, because it looks like you're in the house of career right now. And and possibly feeling like your finances have not been that stable. This is going to change in March. Okay, because there's people who think of you as being very elevated in whatever it is you do best. And you know what it is because it's what you love to do, not what you have to do to make ends meet, what you love to do. Okay, so don't worry about this. Well, I can't say don't worry about it, but you're disappointed something didn't go the way you wanted it to go. Yeah, it brings you some tears sometimes when you think about it, but you have to be ready to release and move in harmony with the flow of your life at this time, because you're flowing into a very major period in your life where you're going to be the bridge between worlds in some way, shape, or form. You are going to be something very important to people, and they're not showing the face because There's going to be so many people that you don't even know, that don't know you, who are watching you already, who really think of you in a high way. Okay. And that's what I got for my number ones. Interesting reads. I'm going to move to number threes. All right. If you're joining, you're late and you're here for the live. Pile number 1 went second, pile number 2 went first, and pile number 3 is still going as number 3. So if you feel drawn to these 2 cards, this is your pile, and let's start with your Druid Wisdom messages. Let me take a sip of water. Okay. So Druid message number 1, it says Druid Circle. Old stones hold secrets better than past lovers could. Wow. Whisper your dreams to the standing stones, and those wishes will come true. Place pink opal by your bed for peace and calm. Okay. I don't have pink opal, but that's just some Druid wisdom and advice. Ancient advice that back in the day, they would put pink opal by their beds to bring peace and calm to the mind. I do feel a few of your dreams are going to come true, but there is a need, almost like a warning, for you to not share them just yet. Whisper these dreams in prayer, in meditation, as affirmations. They will come true. Or whisper them to stones or shells and then toss them. All right, send them out into the universe. But I do feel there's a need for you to hold down some of your desires and dreams at this time. Not saying there are people who want to stop you. That's not the vibe I'm getting. The vibe I'm getting is that there are people who will steal them. There are people who will say, good idea, and I have the funds and the means to make it happen now. And then they'll go ahead and they'll do it, and you'll be like, oh, wow, that was my idea. Okay, so that was just a warning. And your second card says, Pagan Wisdom. Remember the lesson of nature. Not everything needs to be rushed. A gift comes in waiting for a loving, tender touch. Carry rose quartz for respect and love. All right. This did not give me vibes of a dream or a vision or idea. But it did if your dream is to be in a loving relationship. Maybe you just got into a new relationship, or you're thinking about somebody, or you've been in one for a minute. Don't tell too many people about it. This relationship needs to take its time. It shouldn't be rushed. It should be treated very lovingly and respectfully. Okay? Respect the privacy of both you and this other person. But if you feel that this has to do with your dreams that are of ideas and visions and plans, then try to be patient and take the time to learn everything you need to learn before you put it out there. Because whatever this is that you have in your mind, it really needs some time to be nurtured, some time to come into fruition in its full form that it needs to come out in. I do feel like it's something very important. So if it's a love or a loving idea you love, act accordingly. Okay. And take what resonates. Okay. Your dragon, you have spirit. Some powerful dragons coming through. I feel like my dragon spirits was like, hello, like, you ain't been tapping in. What's going on? All right. Because some major ones have come through. I want to see which dragon family is this. All right. This is a Earth Walk dragon. Wow. So this dragon comes forward when you're gearing up for a a big learning curve. Like you're about to level up spiritually. Okay. And what it does is it connects you to those who have begun to work on themselves, those that are truly already on their spiritual journey. So you might be drawn to spiritual teachers, workshops. It's not a coincidence if you keep seeing the same advertisement. It's not a coincidence if you keep getting guided to me. But yeah, you at this time, this dragon is guiding you towards those who have leveled up spiritually, because you are about to level up and you are going to need that support, okay? And that guidance forward. So you do have a job that deals with you having to work for the planet and humankind, whether you like it or not. If you're somebody who's not a people person, maybe you're working behind the scenes. But your purpose on this planet is to assist the planet and humankind in some way. And it's going to connect you with people and those who have embarked on this, on the same transitional journey. This journey takes a lot of self-healing, deep self-healing, self-understanding, and you'll also be connected to people who are beginning to recognize the bigger picture within the circle of life. All right. You'll be connected to those who chose Pile 1. Okay. That's what it seems like. Okay. So if you're not sure the kind of person, listen to Pile 1 when this live reading fully is published onto YouTube. But yeah, this dragon comes to remind you that everything is interconnected, which is what Pile 1 is currently already realizing, that they are part of the all. But you need some support in this guidance. You need to fully understand that there's no you and I as separate beings. We are all one energy. And this is the message from this dragon. It says, you will call upon my energy to support you as you prepare for the next step of your amazing journey. You will go through a myriad of shifts and changes. I might have read that wrong. I said myriad. It looks like myriad. I don't know. And I was an English major. Forgive me. Of shifts and changes, self-doubt, and euphoria as you embrace the next deep learning process. I'm here to guide you through those shifts and changes. You are a spiritual being in physical form, and you have the potential to live a soul-filled spiritual existence on earth. You are truly awesome and your own creator. So embrace what is to come on the next leg of your journey. So if you've been feeling spiritually disconnected, lost, or like overwhelmed, call on this energy to guide your way. All right. Your job right now is just to watch and listen to your feelings and check in on sudden flashes of like inspiration or epiphanies, signs, symbols. All right. Because they're going to be coming from this dragon spirit energy. Okay. And also just meditate or pray. Go within. But you're about to do a spiritual up leveling. All right, my pal 3s. What else? Illuminates your potential with higher light. Access untapped resources. Look into your soul. See higher possibilities. Wow, and it's in the same color energy. It just gives me crown chakra. Really a lot of spiritual growth. And another dragon that has the key. Has a key. So you are you're being shown your potential right now. That's what you're going to be shown at this time. Going into next week, you're going to find a lot of opportunities coming your way to spiritually level up, to see your potential, and to see deeper into your soul so that you're able to see that there are higher possibilities for you at this time. Okay? I hope that made sense. Wow. All right, let me get you your prayer. And your prayer says fear. I release all fear. So maybe all of this is scary to you. Maybe leveling up spiritually is scary to you. Maybe you were raised thinking one way spiritually, and now you're being shown a whole different world. So your prayer says, I invite you, divine beloved, to move through me in all ways, guiding my actions in every moment. Let me release all fear and feel unbridled openness to the new. I love that picture. So feel like that. You are confident that you're being carried and guided. And see the new as something joyful. Okay? And don't see it as something scary. All right. You seem to have the most tea leaf cards out of all of the piles. So let's go, my pal threes. You have tea leaf number 1, rose. Romance is in the air. So if you was worried about love in any way, shape, or form, don't worry about that. You know, maybe that's the love that you need to keep quiet. So take what resonates. Remember, this is a general read. Month of the year important for you will be December. So either this December that passed, something happened romantically that shifted things for you, or this coming December, you will see a big shift or a big culmination when it comes to whatever romance is happening in your life right now. Maybe you'll be getting married, who knows, or proposed to. You're in the astral house of wealth, my pal threes. Woo! So you got some money coming in too in December. It might come in sooner, okay? Because I am getting the vibe that this wealth, you're in that astral house right now. Let me see, the astral house of wealth. Let me look at my notes. I keep notes hanging all around me. Is the 11th house, which is the house of Aquarius. So yeah, you're in that vibe right now, okay? You're in that astral house. That astral house pretty much has just passed. So you might be feeling like money is shifting for you. Money is coming in unexpectedly, or maybe you expect it. Whatever's happening, I think that's what you need to keep quiet to yourself. Don't let everybody know what you're doing just yet. And if the money hasn't shown up yet, it's coming. All right, pal threes, you have harp. Great happiness. I'm sure you will be great happiness with wealth. All right. Now disconnected from those, your last 4. Broken wishbone. A wish will not be granted. So there's something that you either hoped for or are hoping for that disappointed you or is going to be a disappointment. Okay. I am feeling in connection with this card where it says to whisper your dreams to rocks and stones and this and that. If you share your visions or your ideas or your plans, they will not manifest. That's what I'm feeling for that. Okay. Nest. An emotionally secure, loving family is important to you. Sadly, I'm almost getting a nudge that it may be family members that could cause whatever you want to happen to not happen. Maybe you want everybody to come together. Maybe you just want stability, you know. Maybe you just want to have this love to manifest. Look at all of this greatness that's coming through. And then over here, it's like your fear could get in the way of something, and your inability to be patient and keep something on the low can also get in the way, can be a challenge. All right. You have fire, strong emotion, passionate love or hate. Strong emotions. I do feel like, I know you want a loving family, but I do feel like there's some issues within your family. Could be parents, could be siblings. Whatever the case may be, whether you know it or not, there are some things where there are people in your family who really love you, and then there's some people who don't. And it could be that for you as well, where there's some people you strongly love and some you strongly have a negative feeling for. But this is not what you want, because what you do desire is to have an emotionally balanced family. But there's something with that it just feels like you didn't get that wish. It didn't come through the way you wanted it to. So what's the overall outcome? Flowers, happiness. Either you're going to find that happiness within yourself and within this love that's coming in and this wealth, or you're going to put out this fire and whatever's happening here with your family, and you're going to bring happiness and peace and blessings, or maybe creating a family will bring you some happiness. But I do feel like maybe this is a strong love that's coming in, and that's where your happiness lies. Perhaps you're coming from a broken relationship that you wished would have manifested, but you're moving into one that's more stable, that's going to give you the happy family you're seeking. So take what resonates. These are general reads. So I have to tell you, every message that's coming through, you take the one that resonates for you. And on that note, my pal threes, my pal 1, 2, and threes, thank you for being here with me. I have a new upload where I'm trying to get it on there, but did. And yeah, just keep posted. I was thinking about even popping up on Facebook, but I'm not, because I do my 6 p.m. a weekly forecast in my Facebook group. If you're not a member, go into the description and you will see the link. Join us every week. I do a weekly forecast, and you can get personal cards pulled. Want to know how? Send $8 in advance. So today, if you send your $8 per card, I don't do more than 5 cards. So you might as well book a personal reading. But I will do up to 5 cards, $8 per card, personal card pulls every time I do a live, actually, but Sunday specifically as well. And you could send that to Cash App, Ancestor Dancer, or Venmo at Amina Fem, Fem Healing. If you wait till the day of, it goes up to $10. Okay, so if you want that personal card pull and you want to get it for $8 a card, or just one card pull, $8, send it today. Love you guys. Sending you peace, blessings, and all that good stuff that comes from being a part of this light tribe. Later.